It's the time of year again here in the eastern part of the US where summer vacation has begun and long and hot days are among us. With those days arriving, it also means people are outside more frequently enjoying outdoor activities like sports, exercise, traveling, hanging out with friends, and the most important activity of all, gardening. If you have seen my last video, you would know that I recently built two new garden beds for my mother as a gift for Mother's Day. So now it's come to a point where we have planted a few seeds and plants and are waiting for them to grow. But what do these seeds need to grow? Water, which is the most valuable resource in the world. But how does one transport water from the spout to the beds? With a garden hose. The garden hose is, if not one of the best inventions ever created. Not only can it be used for gardening, it can also be used for other activities. There are many types of hoses ranging from vinyl, rubber, polyurethane, and many more, each with their own disadvantages and advantages at varying prices. What I have at home is a rubber hose that has been a lifesaver whenever I have to water plants that are far away. Gardening has been so much easier with hoses. However, there is a problem we all face: storage. Usually, I would just roll up the hose and set it aside for later whenever I need it. However, I can't do that anymore for two reasons. The first reason would be during the winter time, whenever I would try to shovel here, it would be hard simply because this hose would get stuck to the ground frozen. And the second reason would be even if I were to roll it up and just set it aside, it just looks unaesthetically pleasing. When I was researching ways of how to store hoses, I came across wall-mounted hose reels, which was a perfect fit along the side of the house. However, they are very expensive. Now, I know there are many options available for hose reels, like containers. However, I don't think that would be a perfect fit for an area that barely has enough space for it. In the end, I decided to go with this cheap hose hanger that I got in my nearest department store. With that, now there's not a problem with manually rolling out the hose. However, I would have liked it to automatically reel up, or at least have the option of a handle where I can just roll it. Now, in the future, I plan on investing on a wall-mounted hose reel, but for now, I'll just be sticking with this cheap hanger.